Good evening, everyone. It's Jeanette Martin, brand ambassador for JD Farms, here on a Friday night at 6:35. Something a little different. I thought I would show you how I take this beautiful dinner that's been in my crock pot all day and show you how I would prepare it and serve it up. Taking a picture is one thing, but being able to see how something comes out of the crock pot and plate it up is a whole nother thing. So beforehand, like I said yesterday, I do like to serve something a little green on the side. So when I was at Ralph's Market the other day, they had some beautiful young asparagus. All I did with this was snap off the bottom, a little bit of pepper and some olive oil on this. I didn't want to put any salt or seasoning on this because, of course, our rice and our turkey is going to be very high seasoned. So these, maybe about 10-15 minutes in my toaster oven at 325. Okay, so now let's bring over the crock pot. And you'll see, oh, it's just delicious. My house has been smelling amazing all day. So you can kind of see in here. And by placing that turkey on the top, it doesn't get soggy. Like if I would have nestled that right down into the water, it would get, kind of more fall apart. And I didn't want that. I basically wanted it to kind of steam roast on the top. And by browning it yesterday, it kind of held its shape in this beautiful brown color. So it's not too hot. I'm going to take this off here. Okay, and I want to show you what it looks like on the inside. Let me just get this serving spoon. So you can see the mushrooms have nicely rendered down. I'm just going to give everybody a beautiful stir. And it's kind of made its own little gravy in there as well. And what's really nice about this recipe is, remember, I didn't use any flour on my turkey when I browned it. So this recipe is 100% gluten-free, which is excellent. Whoops. A little hot here. Okay. So what I would do, I would take my bowl that I just made a big mess in. I would put couple of tablespoons, nice serving size of this rice. And even though it's just me, I want to make it a little fancy because we're not going out to many restaurants these days. A little fancy. I'm going to put my cutting board down on my, so you can see my cutting board. Kind of put that back in. And I'm going to take this beautiful JD Farms thigh. Look at how it just comes away from the bone. It's absolutely perfection. And I'll turn it on its side. Okay. Give it a nice little cut down like this. Let's place that on the bowl. Get as fancy as we can. Or just put it all in the bowl because it's time to eat. It's Friday night. We've all had a great productive weekend. You all went Black Friday shopping and shopped local. I just know you did. Okay. I'm going to put this aside now. Come back over here. And I just like to lay that asparagus on the top. I love asparagus. Kind of a bit of a crosshatch. On there. I love asparagus. It's so good for you. So across the top. You know what? I might do one each way. I gotta see, this is real cooking, like when you're in the middle of doing stuff. Alternate it, each one. And then let's alternate it so we have a spear kind of going each way. Tuck it that way. And this one's gonna go this way. Okay. I do have a little chili flake only because I do like it spicy, and just that little touch of red on the top makes it look pretty and hot. And then I sometimes will take, I have just this Nona Pia Balsamic Reduction. This is their Merlot. Give it a little bit of a drizzle on top. That even makes it a little bit more fancy. I'm going to bring the camera back up just a little smidge. So there you go, guys. Beautiful meal that I put on. We made last night. I put it on about 9 o'clock this morning on low on my little crock pot. For about 2 hours, I did turn it up to high because I felt it was really cold. Something else, guys, if you got something in the crock pot or any meat, you always want to bring it to room temperature. So that's probably why it took a little bit longer. I tested it to see that meat was done about half an hour ago. My rice was nicely plumped up with all those beautiful mushrooms in there. And we've got a amazing, beautiful, healthful meal. And I probably have 4 more meals. So really good value. The size of this turkey thigh was $8. So basically $2 a serving. Great value. And you know me, I'm going to keep the bone because I'm going to roast it and make a stock out of it. I keep my bones and keep my vegetable oil trimmings so I can make a stock. So really good value when you buy quality. So enjoy your Friday night. Thank you, those that popped on to watch how I plated up our yummy Crockpot roasted turkey thigh with our mushrooms and our rice. Enjoy your night, everybody, and I'll see you back next Thursday for another edition of Talking Turkey with me, the brand ambassador for JD Farms. Bye-bye, everybody.